guys, welcome back to a new episode of R&D Garage. I want to give a warm welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing my videos and everything in between. And of course, everybody who's been there since the beginning, joined along the way, thank you so much. It's a very fun journey here. Okay, so we're doing something we haven't done in a while. A tool review. I'm super excited. This one is so cool. I love it. Anytime you get to press out a bushing, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I think it's fun. So this one is actually a Honda Acura trailing arm bushing extractor. And it's a mouthful, but it's really, really cool. And I'm going to show you how it works. Okay guys, so this is just a junk trailing arm off of a 91 to 93 Integra that we just happen to be laying around. So I'm going to show you how much in bad shape this guy is. So you can see he's totally cracked, like right there. So we are going to go ahead and push him out. Okay, so this is how it works. So here we've got kind of like the first part of the press, and it doesn't seem to fit. Well, lucky for us, it comes with an adapter. So we're going to put the adapter down, which you can see fits perfectly. We put this guy on top. So now we are good to go. Okay, so this part, which is a little bit heavy, but it also gives us a hint. This side is up. So as you can see right now, it can be a little bit hard to tell, but this side is actually up, so this is good. And this tool is kind of cool because not only, if you have the trailing arm out, obviously it's a little bit simple to do this, but you could actually also leave it on the car and get the same work done. So, okay, so how this goes is we're gonna go ahead, slip it under here, weave it through, and oopsie, kind of hold this in place. Perfect. So you can see everything kind of lines up. There's like a divot in the front of this guy and where the screw fits in. But these can be a little bit dangerous. You never know how the bushing is going to react when it finally pops out. So we've got this little safety wire here. And what this does is you're going to take the little clip here, and there's a hole underneath the bracket and below. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right here. So I'm going to go ahead, loop it through. Woo. Just like this. And it doesn't matter where you clip it, on what side, this side or the other side, but I'm going to go ahead and clip it like this. Perfect. We are good to go. So now we are all lined up correctly. There we go. Now it's sitting down. So I'm going to take my ratchet and start to tighten. And now I'm going to show you what happens next. So you guys saw how I set this all up. Now it's on the bench, obviously right now, but when it starts to get to the point where you feel like you're fighting it, you may want to take it down to the floor so you can kind of straddle it, get a little bit more grip to it. So first, I'm just going to leave it on the bench until it gets to that point. So. And I can feel it starting to get a little bit tight. Yeah, you can see how the arm itself is reacting. Okay, yeah, so I think it's time to bring it down to the floor. Oh yeah. Okay guys, so I was working with the ratchet, but I think I'm gonna switch to the breaker bar here. It just will give me a little bit more heft, a little bit more kind of elbow grease to work with it, a little bit more room. So let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, so you see my foot is firmly on this piece. I am hooking this back up. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier. And you also want to be very careful that you don't slip off of this, because you could have a situation where you fall. And I know you guys have never seen that before on my channel. That was not me, that was the chair. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna, I don't wanna hit you. This is a good workout, you guys. And I also did like a lot of boxing yesterday, so my arms were already like, ah. Okay guys, we are only halfway through this. So when it gets to about there, the bearing will be ready to pretty much press out, or it will have pressed out. But again, this is like extra good exercise. So it's arm day. Okay guys, so I took a short break, but I want to show you that the bushing is already starting to come out. So you can see it right at the bottom there. So we're almost there. Okay, now that it's almost out, you have to avoid, or you'll want to avoid, anywhere in this area. Like your foot here is fine, but the bushing itself coming out may be kind of impressive. So just be careful of that. And also, since this is kind of like a heavy bit of, you know, trailing arm or whatever, it may be easier to do this on the car just because this one likes to kind of fish around. So you may want to put it in a clamp or have someone hold that end. So now I'm going to get back to work. And you'll notice as it gets further down, it's a little bit easier to ratchet. Oh, I think we're almost there. Okay, well that wasn't exactly as impressive as I thought it was going to be, but the bushing is out. Sweet. Okay guys, well you saw that came out nice and easy, but we've done so many of these over the years, and a lot of times it does shoot straight out, the bearing does. So please, please, please use this safety cable. Super important. It could save whatever is close by. So I'm going to go ahead, take it off now. There we go. Put that to the side. And now I'm going to use the torque wrench, or the power wrench here, so to take off this. And they don't really want you using a power tool around this, but I think a quick get me off is going to be fine. So let's just do it here. And it's always better if you do it in reverse. There we go. So that is off. Let's go ahead and set that aside. And now we're going to try to get this off. And you can see it may take some hammering. There we go. So now the adapter is off. And we're going to get this off as well. Get another. There we are. And always, always be careful of your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, we have taken the bushing off. Woohoo! Let's go back up to the bench. Okay, so to put a bushing back in, basically all you have to do is reverse those steps. I'm not going to do it because obviously this bushing is junk and the trailing arm is junk, and yeah, I'm not going to waste time with junk, but you guys will know what to do. So this product is by Schley. It is patent pending. I don't know if it's been pended yet, but it's an awesome tool. Yes, the box is a little bit bulky and you're gonna have to store it. But again, if you just use it 2 or 3 times a year, I believe it basically pays for itself, and it's not that expensive. We'll put all the information somewhere up here or down there. But this is the inside of the box. It also comes with really, really good illustrations about how to use it as well. And to put it away, obviously you're going to have to put the threads kind of back forward, but the print goes in front, the pressing guy goes like that. We're going to put the adapter in this little slot right here, and boom, you are good to go. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of R&D Garage. It's been so long since we did a tool review, so this was a little bit of fun. We will be going to a Cars and Coffee tomorrow, old school Hondas, that I'm super duper excited about. So we're gonna film a new episode there. And then after that, next week, we will definitely be back to work on the Fastback. So until then, take care, subscribe. I love your comments. Come on guys, comment some more, I love it. And yeah, have a great rest of your weekend.